Today we'll be making block 9, the top center block and final block of our quilt project. This square uses a few different colors, patterns, and sizes, so I just wanted to go through those with you to be sure we're all on the same page. First, you'll need one green square that is 4.5 inches. Then you'll need 4 squares of red or purple, as is noted in the pattern, that are 4.5 inches. Finally, you'll need 2 squares each of pink and red or purple, whatever it's called in your pattern. These are 5 inches square. The pattern says 5.5 inches, so please make a note that these are 5-inch squares. I will update that pattern for you all. Your first step will be to make your 4 half square triangles. So like in our other square, you'll put right sides together, your 2 different fabrics, and then turn them at a diagonal, and using your ruler, you'll line it up from point to point and use your pencil to draw along that edge. Now that you have your lines, so a 1/4 inch on either side of your pencil line. Once you've sewn a 1/4 inch on either side, you'll use your ruler and trim down that center line. After you trim these, go ahead and press them. Either way is fine, it's up to you. And then once you've pressed them, they'll look like this. Your squares should be trimmed to 4.5 inches square. If you don't remember how to trim these, you can go back to my video on blocks 7 and 8, and it will give you a detailed look at how to trim these. Once you've trimmed them, go ahead and lay out your pattern. So you'll have your pink corners pointing out, and then in between, you'll place a solid square. So you can see after I've trimmed these, they're the same size. So the solid colored square is the same size as that half square triangle. And then you want your green square right in the center. And then again down here, put your pink out like this. So you can see what this ends up doing is creating the illusion of this sort of circle shape. This is another fun way to create a shape with your quilt blocks. If you wanted to, you could even substitute the green for more pink to make it look sort of like a donut. So once you've done this, go ahead and sew these together. Be sure to do these in a row, then these in a row, then these in a row, and then sew your rows together until you have your completed square. And just like that, you finished your last block. Congratulations! Be sure to share a photo with me.